in programmatic, the choice of pricing models is quite narrow. You'll either pay cost per mille or cost per click. But is it a choice to discuss? Please watch the video to choose the best strategy for your media buying. This is Lina from EPOM, and I'm here to help you decide which pricing models is the best for your next programmatic campaign. To start, let's quickly recap what is CPM and CPC and how to calculate them. CPM stands for cost per mille, where mille means 1,000. That's the money you pay for every 1,000 times your ad shows up on a website. To calculate CPM, you take the money you spend on a campaign, divide it by impressions, and multiply that by 1,000. Let's say you spent $50 and got 10,000 impressions. Then your CPM was $5. Publishers love the CPM model because it requires little effort to set up and track. So the only thing they need to do is deliver views, and advertiser will pay for them anyways. This is why advertisers, they seek for pricing model that are based on a performance metrics like CPC. So CPC stands for cost per clicks. That's the money you pay every single time a site visitor clicks on your ad. The simplest way to calculate CPC is to divide the money spent on the campaign by the clicks it received. If your CPC is $5, then you'll pay $5,000 to get 1,000 clicks. Advertisers love the CPC model because they pay for more tangible results such as site visits. As for the publishers, only those who understand who their audience is can adopt the pricing model. Publishers need to ensure the right ad appears in the right space for the right visitor, so otherwise they risk that nobody clicks on their ad and they earn nothing despite showing a ton of ads. You might want to know more about the pros and cons of each pricing model for media buyers, so let's briefly compare them to see why someone may prefer one over the other. Let's start with the CPM bidding pros and cons. The main advantage of CPM campaigns is that they can cover a large audience for a relatively low cost. The fewer targeting parameters you apply to your campaign, the broader is the audience, and the lower your CPM bid can be. Another plus is loads of ad inventory available for CPM bidding. As most publishers prefer to be paid for impressions, you'll have no problem finding space to display your ads. As a drawback, the ads shown don't equal the ads seen. Every ad that falls within a user viewpoint counts toward your bill, yet any of them could be easily overlooked by the users. You cannot guarantee that your prospects notice your ads, but you'll have to pay for all impressions counted anyway. Alright, next up are the gains and losses of CPC campaigns. As an upside, by paying per click, you spend budget only on the ads that engage the audience. The chance of wasting money on an ineffective campaign is minimal. If your campaign goes off track, the worst thing that happens is that you don't get any clicks. But in this case, you don't pay anything. You'll notice that and tweak the message, visuals, or targeting until you find the combination that actually works. As a downside, CPC campaigns might have high bids. For example, companies that advertise legal or insurance services may bid up to $50 per click, which is a lot. Another downside I should mention is click fraud. Unfortunately, there is a risk that fraudsters sabotage your effort and drain your budgets. So, to compare CPC and CPM in more detail, check out our blog. I'll put the link into the description. Now let's talk about when you should use CPC or CPM model to get the most out of your ad campaigns. CPM bidding is good for top-of-the-funnel campaigns when your goal is to put your message in front of as many people as possible. Let's say you launch a new brand. Then running a lot of banner ads may be the good way to build your brand awareness. But to reach your goals, you should avoid the common pitfalls of CPM campaigns. For example, annoying people by showing them one ad too much and too often. To avoid that, you should pull the right levers in your programmatic ads machine. What do I mean? Let me show it with the example in our EPOM DSP, the tool you can use for cost-effective CPM advertising. When you create a CPM campaign in EPAM DSP, you can set a frequency cap to limit how many times the person will see your ad within a day and within a month. Next, you can set a recency cap so your ads don't show up to one person 5 times in a row within a 15-minute browsing session. And lastly, you can use an exposure time multiplier to only bid the highest for unique impressions and less for repeated ones. And now let's look at the CPC bidding model that mostly used for driving engagement. CPC campaigns work well in the middle of the marketing funnel, where you target people who are familiar with your brand and are likely to engage. Let's say you launch an affiliate marketing campaign for your software. Then push ads, pop-ups, or native banners will help you trigger clicks on affiliate sites and drive users right to your sign-up page. As I said before, CPC campaigns are good for testing your marketing message and tweaking it to get better results. Yet, optimizing can be exhaustive unless you use some very smart automation algorithms. So let me show you one trick that can make your CPC campaign easier if you use EPAM DSP. For any campaign run in EPAM DSP, you can turn on an autopilot that will monitor if your campaign meets your KPIs. Depending on the campaign performance, the autopilot will apply your custom bidding rules to optimize it. Let's say you want to set up a rule that will pause ineffective campaigns. For this, you use simple if-then logic. For example, if a CPC campaign gets 1000 impressions but less than 10 clicks, then it will get paused for the click-through rate is too low. In this case, you'll change the creative and give it another go. Makes sense, right? For those of you who would like to take a closer look on our EPAM DSP and its features, I'll leave a link to our website and demo in the description. I hope now that you have a better understanding of what CPM is and what is CPC. So I hope now you have a better understanding what is CPM and CPC, their strengths and weaknesses, and how to choose between them. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel for more tutorials like this. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below, and I am really happy to help you out with that. So happy advertising!